Introducing Project Primrose, a digital dress that brings fabric to life.
We will literally do anything but actually prioritize plus size fashion, diverse fashion. Instead of fixing the problems we already have, someone said, let's make a digital dress, an ugly digital dress, and call it revolutionary. Okay, cool. I'm glad that you can put a Jumbotron on the front of you and push a button and it changes from an ugly dress to an even uglier dress. And I'm not trying to be unkind. Like, congrats to everybody that worked so hard. Yay. But like, we have bigger issues, no pun intended. Like, stop with the performative BS already. This is why it's so important to have actual diversity in fashion. Everyone just thinks it's so, big bitches like me can have clothes. Okay, like, that's part of the reason. But like, shit like this is not the answer. I'm sorry.
Don't want to sound mean, but I think that obese people have other things to worry about instead of fashion. Set priorities. Health, then beauty. Just don't think that fashion should be on obese people's minds.
I don't understand shitting on someone's creativity. Just because it's not for you, doesn't make it bad, and yes, I am plus-sized.
Creating extreme plus-size clothing involves intricate designs and different production processes.
No, on your butt.
She flew out the scene.
I think as a society we have progressed beyond the need to use fat as an insult. It's a fucking adjective. I don't know what people expect the reaction to be when you call someone fat. Like, they say it like they're driving a spear through your fucking heart. You're fat. Yes? Congratulations on having eyeballs, bitch. I was in this body before you saw it. What do you think I'm looking at, idiot? No other adjective is treated that way. If I came up to you and said, you're tall, you wouldn't want to sock me in the face.
Incorrect. If you went up to a short person and say, you're short, you're gonna have to defend yourself.
It is somehow true that you can associate being fat with laziness, lack of self-discipline, or poor health.
I left Target a little while ago. I had to pull over because I'm a little upset. So, this little girl pointed out my dress to her mother and said that she loved it because it was up. It's up themed. And her mother said, it's cute for a little girl, but it's childish for a grown woman. Okay, fine. I just get my shoes and I head to the front because I just want to get out of there right, because I can't go in anywhere without people being terrible. So as I'm leaving the store, this chick is walking by me and she's like, oh, the fatties are out today. You can tell it's Easter because they're snagging up all the candy. I got shoes. I didn't even get candy. I didn't even go in there for Easter candy. Like, what is wrong with people? What do I don't leave my house? People suck.
Why do you want to be a victim? Do you look for excuses for your lifestyle?
No matter what you do, you will never be able to please everyone. Be you, be free. Ignore dumb people. Hugs and love, and you're beautiful.
While empathy and understanding are crucial, it's equally important not to lose sight of personal resilience and self-responsibility. There's a concerning trend of neglecting self-care. Mental and physical health should be our utmost priority. Neglecting our well-being, both mentally and physically, while getting easily offended, is a paradox that needs addressing. We must empower ourselves to handle life's challenges robustly.
First thing people notice about you.
Watch, it's gonna be my eyes. I get that a lot. That's fatphobic.
This filter is sick. How dare it? Fupin's a smash. TikTok really said, let me humble you.
Throughout this video, we're delving into a topic that might surprise you: the potential drawbacks of frequent eating. Now, before we begin, it's essential to understand that every individual's body is different, and what works for one person might not work for another. Let's explore the health facts you need to know about frequent eating.
Am I depressed? Could a depressed person stay up until 2 o'clock in the morning making a ton of onigiri? I didn't think so. What? What does manic mean?
While this is a joke, depression can lead to emotional eating, where individuals use food as a way to cope with negative emotions.
Plot twist.
Many of us have been conditioned to believe that frequent eating, often in the form of snacking, is healthy. However, our digestive system needs time to process the food we eat fully. Constantly supplying it with more food can overwhelm the system, leading to issues like indigestion, bloating, and discomfort.
We all know that it's totally fine to make fun of fat people because being obese is a choice. We all just wake up one day and decide, you know what, I hate myself, I don't want to live anymore. Let's speed up the death process. You know, that's a choice, right? Fat people are held to really high standards. Once they start losing weight, they tend to become assholes who hold everyone else to those same high standards. Fat people will be like, I hate myself, but I made a choice and did all the hard work because instead of, going to rehab or getting treatment, I decided to cut out half of my stomach. And then they'll be like, you have a small pee-pee? That's a choice. Every time I visit the hub, I see dozens of advertisements for different products to take your small pee-pee into a big pee-pee. And if you haven't tried each one of those methods at least once, then you're not trying hard enough to have a big pee-pee.
What is this analogy? When we eat frequently, especially foods high in sugars and carbohydrates, our blood sugar levels can spike. While this might give us a temporary burst of energy, it's often followed by a crash. These fluctuations can leave us feeling tired, irritable, and can even contribute to cravings for more sugary snacks.
If you're a short king and you spend more time complaining about being a short king instead of researching methods like surgeries and supplements into growing, then you're choosing to be a short king and you deserve to stay a short king. Skinny people. All you skinny people choose to be skinny too, because if you didn't want to be skinny, you would make a choice, find your TDE, and force yourself to eat 500 calories above your TDE every day so you can gain a pound a week. The choice. I don't care if you're poor. Have you chose to get a job? Jesus.
But how is it not a choice to put food in your mouth or not? Who is feeding you? Who chooses what you eat?
Contrary to popular belief, eating small meals throughout the day doesn't necessarily boost your metabolism. In fact, constant eating might lead to overeating, as we tend to underestimate the total calories we consume. This can contribute to weight gain over time, especially if the foods are high in calories and low in nutrients.
No, I will not be taking the latest weight loss fad, diet, or pill, but thanks for asking.
Nor should you. Beside the fact that you can benefit, but you can be more mindful of what you eat.
It's all about mindful eating and balanced nutrition. Opt for nutrient-dense meals that keep you satisfied for longer periods. Regular meal times allow your body to digest properly and help maintain stable blood sugar levels.
You just don't seem happy at all being at that weight. Like 98% of your page is you complaining and being miserable.
Well, I'm genuinely curious, apart from the fact that I disagree with you, I'm genuinely curious, where have I complained about being fat on my page? Or in my entire life? Where have I complained about hating my body? Where have I complained about not liking myself because I'm fat and whatnot? Where have I complained about my body or being fat? Or maybe even like personal issues related? But where have I complained about those? Because I don't think I have. You can try and quote me saying I hate my body, I hate myself, I hate being fat. Like, you can try and find those, but I don't think I've ever said anything like that. What I have complained about is the way people treat me because of my body, but that's not me complaining about being fat. That's not me saying I'm miserable because I'm fat. Actually, I've never stated or quoted that I've ever been miserable because I'm fat. So I'm genuinely curious why you think that, or if it's just fat phobia and you're just blinded by that.
But studies suggest there might be a correlation between body weight and mental health. Obesity is associated with a higher risk of having certain mental health disorders, including anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder.
People are very cruel to you for being who you are, and yet you seem unhappy.
You did? Oh wow, yay! Oh my gosh, yay!
Don't be jealous, please.
Understanding the impact of frequent eating on our health is the first step towards making positive changes. Let's focus on nourishing our bodies with whole, balanced meals and allowing our digestive systems the time they need to function optimally.